welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your month ahead reading, November 2020. This month, guys, we're using some new decks that I recently purchased. I must have purchased about 10 decks lately. Got about 2 more, is it 2? No, 3 more decks to come from Canada, Poland, and also, where is the other place? And it's Russia. Can't wait. Yeah, I'll be debuting those on the channel when I get them. I'm actually doing a review video channel, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll leave a link when I set that up. But in the meantime, the decks that I'm using today for the reading, guys, are the Touchstone Tarot by Cat Black. Phenomenal deck, so beautiful. I think it's based on, I mean, it's obviously Rider-Waite-Smith based, but also the characters are very kind of Tudorish, you know, like Henry VIII times, kind of Anne Boleyn and Catherine of Aragon and that type of thing. Queen Mary, you know, Bloody Mary, that type of thing. So, yeah, we've got some really beautiful cards in this, very nuanced. You can get a lot of downloads from these cards, absolutely fantastic. So we're using that for the main body of the reading. We're doing the Celtic Cross today. We're also going to be using, for our clarifying deck, the Classic Tarot by Barbara Moore and artwork by Eugene Smith. Lovely deck. And finally, for your spiritual advice, guys, we are using the Angel Wisdom Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, those are the cards that we're using for the reading, so make sure that you sit back, relax, get a snack and enjoy your reading. Also make sure, guys, that after you've finished, please like, share and subscribe the video, and also comment after the video because it helps the algorithms. And also, finally, I always forget to do this, if you'd like to order a personal reading, make sure that you're clicking on the link in the comment section below. It takes you straight through to my website. Alright. Love you guys loads, and I will see you soon. Take care. Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. We're going to do your month ahead reading, November 2020. Okay, Capricorn, so we've got the cards down. What is the situation you guys are supposedly facing in November? The Eight of Pentacles. So, the Eight of Pentacles, it could be something surrounding work, perhaps, or something surrounding a course of learning. Eight of Coins often references workshops and learning how to master new skills. So some of you guys may be learning how to master a skill here with the Eight of Coins energy showing here. Or maybe this is work orientated. Maybe some of you guys are working on a particular project with the Eight of Coins energy. What's influencing this situation? Right, so the Queen of Pentacles, which that's you, isn't it? Because Queen of Coins, every zodiac sign has a court card. Your court card is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Because she represents a Capricorn person. So this is you influencing that. I think that your work, I think this is more about improving skills. So 8 in readings represent improvement and movement. So the Eight of Coins is all about improving our skills much of the times. And I think the focus for you guys in November is about improving your skills. You might be going online, doing a course, that type of thing. It's influenced by the fact that I think you want to become the Queen of Coins. You want to become more stable financially. Perhaps you're working up to a higher position in terms of your career, that type of thing with the Queen of Coins energy. What's the root issue? So what's really causing this though? Yeah, I mean, I certainly see that you're very ambitious. I'm not going to read this as a person. I'm going to read it as an energy. I think that, because when you get the Queen of Wands, especially in a work reading, she's achieved stuff. And you have achieved stuff here with the Queen of Wands energy showing there. But she's always ambitious for more. She wants to become the King of Wands, basically. So, to me, this looks work-orientated, being that it's Wands and Pentacles, which are often the cards of... Pentacles are to do with money and career, and this is definitely a career-orientated suit. So I think that some of you guys, the root cause for why you're improving your skills here is because you're at a position that's not bad, but you're always quite ambitious. There's a lot of ambition going on here. Some of you guys might also be putting a lot of effort into. Maybe you've got as well, maybe there's a problem with someone here. That could be you, but that could be a nemesis. 2 queens in a reading can mean conflict between females too. What is the external factors for this Eight of Coins, the focus on the Eight of Coins in November? The Ace of Swords. So there's the external influences are the Ace of Swords energy showing there that are contributing to you doing this. You know what? I just feel with the Ace of Swords energy that Aces are new beginnings. The Ace of Swords is a new idea, or the Ace of Swords is facing up to the truth. There's clarity with an Ace of Swords energy showing here. But also with the Ace of Swords being the external influences, it may be that some of you guys are facing some form of a battle. Swords often represent conflict as well. So some of you guys, it may be with the Ace of Swords energy, it's all about, and also the Ace of Swords, the sword in the hand is all about attaining victory after, you know, after a battle. So some of you guys, it may be that there is a focus on taking charge. Maybe you're involved in some form of battle or conflict or something, and as a result of that, the focus with the Eight of Coins is about improving your skills, because the root issue is that though you have achieved some success, you're ambitious for more, and also the influence is about probably improving your finances. And also perhaps with the Queen of Coins, you being the Queen of Coins energy, it's all about just being comfortable and financially secure. In the last few weeks, what have you been experiencing concerning this? The Wheel of Fortune is what you've been, I think you've been going back and forth personally with that wheel. Or because the Wheel of Fortune is very much about the universe, it's energies often that are out of our control. So it may be that you've been experiencing signs and wonders and signals with the Wheel of Fortune. It may be that there are lots of serendipitous, I think it is, or there's a serendipity happening over the last few weeks, or coincidences happening, or things happening by chance, that type of thing, that are kind of saying to you and giving you that kind of sign that says, you know what, actually maybe this is the time to be doing this. Most likely outcome for the situation going forward. You may have also experienced some changes here. The Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys may choose to stay where you are, though, because the most likely Four of Pentacles, and I definitely feel this is work and money related. Four of Coins, to me, I think if you're looking to improve your skills, Capricorn, with that Eight of Coins, because it's influenced by you, the Queen of Coins energy, it's influenced by what you're earning now, wanting to improve your earnings. You're in a position, the root issue is that you're in a position that you're okay with, but you want more, you're ambitious for more. It may also be there you are improving your skills. The root issue for improving those skills, maybe some of you guys want to set up a business. Queen of Wands, when she shows up in a reading, a career reading, as an entrepreneur, this is somebody who sets up a creative business. Some of you guys, it may be also some of you guys may be wanting to become a tarot reader or a clairvoyant. She's also a tarot reader, is the Queen of Wands energy. She's a deeply spiritual woman. Wands represents spirituality as well. So it might be for some of you guys, what you've been saying to yourself as well is, I want to set a business up. Maybe I want to become a tarot reader, so I'm learning the skills of doing that. Or I want to set up a creative business, so I'm learning the skills of doing that because I want to run my own ship, Queen of Coins energy. I want to work from home, or I want to run my own business, Queen of Coins energy showing here. But I've been experiencing in the last few weeks concerning this, the Wheel of Fortune. I just get from that, it's not necessarily changes, but it's more signals from the universe, things happening by chance. But the most likely outcome, I mean, I could say the most likely outcome would be, but it's November that this is for. The most likely outcome of the Four of Coins could be that you'll attain it. Four of Coins for me is attaining things as well. I'm going to say attainment, but I'm probably going to clarify that four. Because it could be that if you're in something at the moment, you may not want to change from it, because that can be staying in a job because you've got the money coming in, you know. It looks to me like you want to advance yourself, Capricorn, you want to run your own thing. What do you mean the most likely outcome will be the Four of Coins for November for Capricorn? What do you mean the most likely outcome would be the Four of Coins in two cards? Right, so, yeah, death is reversed. I don't see you going anywhere. I see you holding back on change. Death in the reverse can mean holding back. You are, what's the word I'm looking for? You're resisting change here with the death in the reverse. The Sun energy showing. I think that the most likely outcome will be that you'll resist doing anything for now with the death in the reverse. Maybe you'll resist doing anything for now. Maybe you'll leave it to the summertime with the Sun energy. Maybe that you leave it to the summertime perhaps to actually engage in this. Coming in towards the end of November, what have we got? Queen of Swords. So I'm seeing around you as well lots of feminine energy. So lots of support coming in as well, because you've got 3 queens in the reading. So I think that this is going to be a very supportive month. But I think with the Queen of Swords coming in, this may be a friend. This is somebody who's giving you some good advice, some very good impartial advice on which way you need to move. What is the advice going forward? This can also be taking charge. The advice is the 5 of Swords energy. I think you need to put yourself first with the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords can be abandonment, but what are you exactly abandoning? I think you need to put yourself first. The advice is to put yourself first. There's something to do with doing this, though, I think. It's something to do with the most likely outcome. Because it could also be with the Wheel of Fortune. You've been experiencing in the last few weeks up and downness. So the Wheel of Fortune can mean that you go round in circles. So you might have been going round in circles concerning all of this. I'm going to clarify that wheel, actually. What do you mean they've been experiencing the Wheel of Fortune in the last few weeks? What do you mean they've been experiencing concerning this situation, the Wheel of Fortune, in 2 cards? What do you mean? Right, the 9 of Pentacles. So that's your money, that's your income, that's your safety, that's your financial independence. Let's get the next one. Right, the Chariot. So to me this looks like moving out of a comfort zone. So it's about you moving out of a comfort zone. So you're experiencing the Wheel of Fortune. And it means the 9 of Coins and the Chariot. So this is changes. I think that you've experienced a change. Wheel of Fortune is also a change in which you're starting to move out of the comfort zone of the 9. So I think you've actually been trying to make these improvements. You've actually been trying to move in the direction of the dream here in the last few weeks, Capricorn. You've been putting things into motion, all right, because the Chariot is putting stuff into motion as well. So I certainly feel that, and this is the comfort zone. This is where you are right now, but you've been kind of coming out of that, moving out of that with the Chariot. So I think that you've been putting these dreams into motion, actually. I don't think you've been going around in circles. I think you've been taking action, and you've been putting this into motion in the last few weeks. But going forward, you've got this Queen of Swords. Who is this Queen of Swords, or what is this Queen of Swords for Capricorn coming towards the end of November? What is that in 2 cards? Yeah, it's somebody within the family, I think, with the 10 of Coins energy showing here. 7 of Cups energy. So, no, I don't think that this is a person. I think this is you taking charge with the Queen of Swords. I think you're taking charge. And I think with the 7 of Cups looking outside of that 10, this is your stability again. The 2 cards, the 9 of Pentacles and that 10 of Coins, both would indicate some form of financial security. The 9 of Coins is a little bit less. This can be kind of self-employment, that type of thing. But also this is just being financially secure. And I do feel for you, Cappies, you are financially secure for some of you guys. But you are starting with the Chariot now to move out of that comfort zone. So whatever it is you've been doing that's been supplying your income. Sorry about that. Flaming van always goes by with that Godfather tune. Sorry. So there you are in your comfort zone, but you guys are starting to slowly but surely move out of that, I think, with the Chariot. You're starting to take a bit more of a risk, and you're starting to set the wheels in motion, as it were, outside of this 9 here, as scary as that might be. But going into the end of November, again, we're seeing further movement from Capricorn, in which you're starting to take charge with the Queen of Swords. There you are with the 10 of Coins, which I believe is some of you guys are in a permanent job, you're in a secure job, but again, outside of that secure job, you're looking at the opportunities or your options. So outside of your job, probably you're looking for opportunities in which you can make this dream come true. The advice is to do the 5 of Swords. I think with the 5 of Swords, it's saying that the advice is put yourself first. You don't owe anybody anything. So it may be that you're in a job and you're like, oh, I feel really bad if I go off and do this. I'm letting down my co-workers, or I'm letting down my boss, or they've been really good to me. But the 5 of Swords is a very selfish card, and sometimes it requires a very ruthless act, as it were. It requires to kind of put yourself first and abandon others, okay? So I think the advice is you have to be ruthless, because this is your time. And sometimes being ruthless is a good act. It's a good thing to do. Because it means putting yourself first in terms of kind of, you know, we're living in a very weird time. You know, we are. We're living in a very, very weird time. People are losing their jobs left, right and centre. The world economy is breaking down, unfortunately. So people are looking at ways to make sure that they can sustain their income, that they can look after themselves going forward. And it just feels to me, Capricorn, you're at that and it would make sense. You're Capricorn. You are ambitious. You have got high ideals. You are high achievers at the end of the day. And you're willing to put that work in to get to where you want. And you're not giving up on this. From what I can see, I'm seeing very tenacious energy here. Energy that would suggest somebody is not backing down at all. There's no fear here on your part. There's only inquisitiveness. I mean, the most likely outcome may be with the Four of Coins energy, that there is, a reluctance to move just yet. And that is you with the Four of Coins, because that's your card actually, isn't it, Capricorn? That's third decan in Capricorn. So you are focusing. The most likely outcome will be that you will be focusing on your money. You're focusing, this isn't about gain, this is focusing on where you are right now. The most likely outcome might be, well, you say, well, I want to do this, but maybe it's best if I leave it till 2021. I'm not willing to make those changes right now with the death energy showing here. Probably not until the summertime, maybe next year after. And it would make sense, because with what, obviously I can't mention what I'm talking about, but with the thing that's going on around the world at the moment, they're saying that things probably aren't going to improve until around spring, summer 2021. So some of you guys might be saying, well, I'm not going to make these changes until, probably they come in with what we need them to come in with by summer 2021, the sun, right? So some of you guys are like, I'm not going to do that until the summertime, because then we'll probably be out of the woods, and business will probably be better by then. More people will be willing to spend money, blah blah blah. Because right now you're being very savvy and you're saying, you know what, maybe it's not a good time. And I actually think now that Queen of Wands is setting up your own business. I think that some of you guys are thinking of setting up your own business. That's what I think here, and that's why you're working hard on improving the skills, whether that business be tarot reading or clairvoyancy or being an entrepreneur or a creator or whatever the case is, or setting up an Instagram business or an internet business, whatever it is, probably an internet business with the Queen of Wands. You're not willing to take, most likely outcome will be you're not willing to take that chance, only because you're thinking future forward and you're saying, you know what, maybe people aren't going to be willing to kind of buy from me right now. So maybe I'll leave it, death in the reverse, until summer 2021, the sun card. But I do feel that's the most likely outcome based on everything right now. Even though I'm seeing traction and I'm seeing movement showing here, the most likely outcome may be that there's just these baby steps coming forward. You're setting wheels in motion with that Chariot energy showing there. However, I do think going into the end of November 2020, you are going to start you're still taking charge with that Queen of Swords energy. You're still putting those wheels into motions. Outside of work, I think you're still looking at opportunities to make that money, to make that wealth. You're saying, well, what is the best way to do this? What is the best way to do that? You're looking at your opportunities here. You've got the Six of Wands showing there. So outside of work, I think for some of you guys, you're saying, well, what opportunities are there available for me to promote myself, maybe for me to promote this business, that type of thing, to gain recognition with the Six of Wands energy. The universe says, put yourself first. The advice to you is, but then again, it could be to abandon this for the time being. Let's have a look. What do you mean by the Five of Swords? What do you mean by the Five of Swords is the advice for Capricorn on this situation? What do you mean the Five of Swords? Can you just tell us what you mean by that Five of Swords in two cards? Right, the King of Cups is what it means. So the King of Cups is giving. The King of Cups is supportive. Let's get another card with that King of Cups. It can mean to open oneself up as well. King of Cups and... ooh. The Nine of Swords. I think it's saying that you've got to... I don't think it's to abandon anything. There may be somebody around you, this individual here, Capricorn. Maybe it's a partner. Maybe it's a friend, whoever it is. But there's somebody around you who's kind, they're giving, but I think that they are very worried. I think this person supports you, but they are very worried with that Nine of Swords energy showing there, that you're going to get tied into something that you just can't deal with at the moment. And actually, that's you. The devil, isn't it? So if you're the devil... no, I think that this person here is very worried about you being completely consumed by this. I think it's purely for selfish reasons that this person doesn't want you to do this, because they're worried about their own attention. This may be a partner that we're looking at here. So, and that's why I think the universe is saying you've got to put yourself first, to the detriment of whoever that person is. Because I think that when I look at the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords and the Devil, being that Capricorn, this is your major arcana and that's you, the Devil. The Devil is a good card when it comes to work and business because it means that you're fully in control. You're fully, I don't think this is you, they're worried about you take, because you're not the person, you're the Devil. The Devil is a Capricorn, that's you on the card. Okay? The Devil is fully in control when it comes to its money. If you're the Devil, it's the people who adhere to the Devil that are not in control when it comes to things. It's the Devil, the one with the power. This person is afraid of how powerful you could possibly become, which might be why they're trying to, it didn't suggest it in the reading, but it may be that somebody's trying to deter you from doing this because they're afraid of how powerful you're going to become. But it's only for their, purely for their own personal needs. And that's why I think the universe is saying, forget this person here. You know, you're going to have to be a bit ruthless here. Because there is somebody here whose only worry is how powerful you will become, Capricorn, going forward. So you have to kind of put all of their, no matter what they're saying to you, oh, have you got time though? Or, you know, it's a bad time to do this. Or, are you sure? What about the kids? What about this? What about that? The only reason that this person will be telling you that is because they want to keep you where you are. And they're afraid of you kind of outrunning them, becoming bigger, becoming more powerful, as in the Devil. That's what they're worried about. They're worried about you becoming more powerful, outrunning them, becoming, because they know that you can do it, Capricorn. This person knows that you can do this. They know that you're going to be very successful, and they're afraid that your success is going to leave them behind. The universe can see it in you. It can see you're going to be very successful. It can see that you're going to be very, very successful, in fact. So you need to keep to the plan. What are your hopes or fears, Capricorn, concerning this? Well, your hopes are basically with the Ace of Coins energy to build a business, to make money. To make money, to be secure, to build a business. Ace of Coins are all those things. From here, where we see that you're actually still taking charge, you're still on course here with that Queen of Swords energy showing in there. All right, outside of work, you're looking at ways to be successful. Six of Wands energy, to gain recognition, that type of thing, to get followers, whatever it is that you're doing. Where is this leading to going into December? The Nine of Wands. Well, you're sticking to the plan, aren't you, with the Nine of Wands energy? You're holding on in there with the Nine of Wands. I don't think you're really close to anything. I mean, the Nine of Wands can mean you're one step away from stuff. But I feel that there's two things here. I think it's leading with the Nine of Wands energy showing here that you're very close. You're moving to the next. You're very close to the moving to the. And actually, that's what I'm going to say. I think it makes more sense to read it like that, because we can see that there's already staying power here in the reading. But I think what's going on here is there you are taking charge, end of November. Outside of your job, outside of the family, perhaps to a certain extent, you're looking for ways that you can be successful with that Six of Wands, that you can get recognition and fame and all the rest of it. And it's leading on with the Nine of Wands to you being one step away from enforcing the next phase of the plan. All right? This is a brilliant reading, Cappies. It's fantastic. You are Cappies. You're captains, aren't you? You're in charge. You're ambitious. And this person is afraid of your ambition. The Devil is ambitious. This person here, in your advice area, the King of Cups, they're not a bad person. They're just afraid with the Nine of Swords of your ambition and what you'll become. They're afraid of having to become a slave to you, in a way. Because the two people on chains are a slave to the Devil, and you are the Devil. Not in a bad way, but you're going to be very successful. They know that you're going to become very powerful, and they're afraid of it because it will leave them behind. Advice, I'm afraid you're going to have to be ruthless. You're going to have to put yourself first regardless, because the only reason they don't want you doing this is because they know that you'll outshine them and you'll outrun them, and they're afraid of that. You're taking charge towards the end of November. Outside of work, looking at ways that you can accomplish this dream, that you can get recognition and fame, and that you can get followers and people looking at what you do, leading to going into December. You're one step away from enforcing the next phase of this plan. So you're going great guns. I mean, the most likely outcome will be for some of you guys that you'll probably look not to do it until next summer. But there's something within you that says, actually, no, I'm doing this now. You're not stopping. You're not stopping. You're going to be a great success. People know this. Somebody knows this. They know you're going to be a great success, which is why they don't want you to do it. But inside of yourself, you just can't stop, because you know that you're going to accomplish this. This is an amazing reading. You're going to be really successful. Whatever this is, you're going to be a big, big success. Keep to the plan, and you're going to be a massive success. Trust me on that one. All right, let's have a quick look at what the spiritual advice is. Universe Spirit, what is the spiritual advice? Just anything, any type of spiritual advice for the month of November 2020 for Capricorn, please. Right. So the advice is being unwilling. So we've got the Two of Swords here. Being unable or... I can't even see that. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make... There you go. See there? So being unable or unwilling, or willing, or unwilling, sorry, to make a decision. Okay? Follow your own heart. Five of Swords. Remember, within the tarot, you don't read things negatively. Just because it's apparently a negative, it's not always a negative card. Sometimes this is... Oh man, I just noticed that my hands are crusty. I do apologise. I need to put some cream on them. Jeez. So whenever I wash up, like I've just had some coffee and washed up my cup, and my hands get really dry. Sorry about that, Capricorn. But yeah, Five of Swords. What it will say to you with the Five of Swords is sometimes ruthlessness is good. Sometimes you've got to be, you know, all those entrepreneurs, the Bill Gates of this world, you know, all those types of people like that run all these massive conglomerate companies, they've had to be ruthless to get to where they are. You know, to be ruthless is not a bad thing if it means you're going to get... I mean, I don't mean in a nasty way. What I mean, sometimes you've got to kind of be a sword. You've got to be all air. There can't be any emotion, and that's what this is saying, even though it's the Two of Swords. Because some of you guys are unable or unwilling to make a decision. So it's saying what I said to you here. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Don't try and make that person there happy. They're only worried about their own skin. They're only worried that you're going to become more powerful than they are. Pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing a situation. I'm going to take from this that you've got to follow your own heart. Okay? Follow your own heart rather than trying to make people happy. Alright? Because you have a plan here, Capricorn. And trust me, if you stick to that plan, Capricorn, I'm telling you, every single dream you've got. Now, this is not an overnight thing. It's not. Look at the cards. Look how slowly they move. Look how you move from one stage to the other. There you are in November, focusing on and improving your skills because you've got an idea for a business. You want to start a business, a creative venture. Influenced by yourself, the Queen of Coins energy. Your ambition to make more money showing here. Okay, so we go from stage one. The external factors for you doing this is the Ace of Swords. And actually, I should have read it in another way. The external factors are, some of you guys, it might be that you've left a job. Ace of Swords can be a cut. So maybe you guys are on a new phase, you're on a new path. You left a job and you've got this new beginning with the Ace of Swords coming in. You know, so the external factors leading to this, it may be that you've had a break from a job here. You've left a job. Or, you know, something's been left, well, not necessarily left a job. Some of you guys it may be simply with the Ace of Swords energy, you've got this idea showing up and you're working hard, you're working to develop your skills in that area because you want to start this creative business and it's about earning more money. You're the Queen of Coins Capricorn. So first stage started off probably with the idea. Second stage is the wheel. We're starting with that Nine of Coins and the Chariot to come out of that Nine of Coins stage there, and we're starting with the Chariot to put new things, I think, into motion, being that nines are very close to the next phase. So there you are, very close now with that next phase. You're in a place of comfort to a certain extent, but the next phase is you're starting to put this idea, I think, with that Chariot into motion. So we've got stage one, the idea, and then putting it into motion with the Chariot, stage two. Stage three, starting to gain more clarity. Probably you're upping your knowledge a bit more here with the Queen of Swords energy, but you're definitely taking charge by looking at your options outside of what you're doing right now, and you're looking at ways that you can become popular and become recognized and all the rest of it. That's stage three. And then stage four, we've got the Nine of Wands, very close to the next phase. You're moving into the next phase, whatever that phase is showing there. So we can see that this isn't an overnight thing, Cappies. It's not an overnight thing. This is taking, and this is preparation as well. So around you as well, it's not just advancing skills, it's about you preparing. There's a lot of preparation. Page 8 of Coins means preparation too. So you're preparing for the next phase. That's the point. And the point is, this isn't something that is an overnight thing. It's not about overnight fame. This is a very carefully put together plan that is going to take months to put together. So if you carry on the plan and if you stick to it, which I know Cappies can do because you're really quite focused people, once you want to do something, you generally see it through. You'll get there. Don't let anybody put you off. Stick to the plan and you will be very successful. Alright my darlings, that is your reading for the month of November 2020. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you like your own personal reading, click on the link in the comment section below. It's pinned. It's my website link and it will take you straight through to the website. Also, please make sure that you like this video, that you share it with others, and also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe. Finally, please make sure that you comment on the video as well because it helps the algorithms. Okay, love you guys very much. Speak to you soon. Take care. God bless. Bye.